Did you know you can cover your entire family with just one single life insurance policy? And that it can cost just a few extra dollars a month? Today, I'm going to explain exactly what a family bundle rider is and why it might be one of the smartest, most affordable ways to protect your loved ones. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're rethinking about life insurance and want to make sure your family is protected without breaking the bank, then this video is definitely for you. We're going to break it all down in simple, easy to understand terms. So, what is a family bundle rider? It's basically an add-on to your own life insurance policy that lets you extend coverage to multiple family members, all under one single plan. Instead of going out and buying separate policies for your spouse and for each of your kids, you can bundle them all together. Think of it like a family plan for your phone, bill one plan. Multiple people covered. Typically, the main policy covers you for a large amount, and then the rider adds smaller amounts of coverage for your spouse and your children. So how does it actually work in practice? It's pretty simple. You buy a life insurance policy for yourself, say for $250,000. Then, you add a spouse, rider, and a child rider to that same policy. Now, your entire family has some level of financial protection, all managed under one plan. This makes everything incredibly simple, affordable, and so much easier to keep track of. Let's look at a real-life example to make it crystal clear. Meet Michael. He's 40 years old. He buys a $250,000 life insurance policy for himself. Then, he decides to add a family rider. This gives him $50,000 of coverage for his wife and $10,000 of coverage for each of his children. Now, here's what would happen in different scenarios. If Michael were to pass away, his family would receive the full $250,000. If his wife were to pass away, Michael would receive $50,000. And if, tragically, a child were to pass away, he would receive $10,000. This money can be a huge help to cover things like funeral costs, medical bills, or just to give the family time off work to grieve without financial stress. And here's one of the best parts. If they have another child later on, that new child is usually covered automatically under the same rider. So, what are the main benefits? Why do so many people choose family riders? Well, first off, it's extremely affordable. You're often just adding a few dollars to your monthly premium. Second, you only have to manage one single policy instead of juggling 3, 4, or even more. Third, it typically covers all of your kids, even any future children you might have, without needing to update the policy. And finally, it provides quick financial support during an emergency, which can be a lifesaver. For a lot of families, it's a simple, smart, and cost-effective solution. But, of course, there are a few limitations you need to keep in mind. The coverage amounts on the riders are usually much smaller than the main policy. The coverage for your children also might end once they reach a certain age, like 18 or 25. And most importantly, it's not a full replacement for a standalone individual policy, especially if your spouse needs a large amount of coverage for income replacement. In that case, you might still want to get them their own separate policy. So when does a family rider make the most sense? It's a really great option if you have young children and you're looking for basic, affordable protection to cover final expenses. It's also perfect if you just prefer keeping things simple and all under one roof. But if you or your spouse need larger amounts of coverage or more robust long-term financial planning, then looking into separate policies is probably the better way to go. So, to sum it all up in simple terms, one main policy protects you for a large amount, and a family rider gives smaller, but still very important protection to everyone else in your household. If you found this video helpful, please hit that like button and subscribe for more simple financial tips. And if you have any questions at all, drop them down in the comments below. Or check out the description to contact us through social media. I'd love to help out. Thanks for watching.